Hey everyone, this is Louis7, and I'm streaming the Lord of the Rings Online, the Siege of Mirkwood launch on the Legendary servers, so that is exciting, but I honestly have no idea what I want to do, because I want to do both Mirkwood and Unearthing. So right now I have the stream set up to do Unearthing, but if anybody has some input on what they would like to see, I will take that. So I do want to take a minute to actually talk about that. So with Unearthing, that is kind of what I remember one of my favorite zones being in the whole game, but it's been a long time since I've done it, so I'm really excited to do that, and I think my Warden would be a really good character to do it on, and it also helps with the pun Warden Unearthing, yeah, there it is, Warden Unearthing, where it's just blended with those, so that also helps. But I have a new tell. I didn't even know I had a tell, but somebody messaged me? Oh, somebody said howdy. Anyway. Yeah, I'm actually here near Mirkwood because I want to get a screenshot of Mirkwood here. Actually, just looking over towards Mirkwood in LOTRO. It was nighttime when I actually got the screenshot. It actually looked pretty neat. It's been a long time since I've actually been down this way in LOTRO. I didn't really get to doing that much on the... when it was like Moria here. And I am playing on the 64-bit client. I'm kind of pointing that out just looking at my performance. It's super smooth here looking at the water. I know I had issues there with Veils of Anduin. So that's just kind of nice to see right now is why I bring that up. So yeah, it's kind of the choice between Unearthing and Mirkwood, and I said Unearthing was one of my favorite zones as far as I remember, and I am pretty excited to go there, and I think my Warden would be a good character for that. But the reason I wanted to do Mirkwood is because that's just kind of what we're doing, the launch of Siege of Mirkwood, which had Mirkwood before Unearthing, and would definitely like to do that. I don't remember it nearly as much, so it's got all that going on for it. But I would just go ahead and do Unearthing as I have planned on this character, but I don't have another character level 60 to go ahead and do Mirkwood, and I'd like to also do Mirkwood. So that's kind of why I'm left with the decision, and I've been trying to decide basically all morning which one I actually want to do. I put up a poll on Twitter. It's about equal for Unearthing versus Mirkwood, I think. At least last I checked it, so that did not help too much. So yeah, that is kind of where I am. Right now I'm tentatively planning on doing Unearthing. I think with Mirkwood I could do book quests. I don't know if I need to do any side quests for those, but I think the book quests will unlock skirmishes and things like that. I don't know if there's anything else I really unlock from doing Mirkwood specifically. Sanium, you say Mirkwood. Yeah, I'm kind of... After setting this up, I'm kind of feeling like Mirkwood would actually be a better option. I was planning more Unearthing. About an hour before, that's what I thought, and then I was I still left it open, and that's kind of why I've been talking about it. But yeah, Mirkwood is kind of what I was thinking kind of just before I started the stream, and as I am continuing here, it seems like it would actually be a better option. And I could do Unearthing maybe on my Runekeeper. I think that could be a good thing, so I will probably have to update the stream title and all that, because I did again have it set up for Unearthing, but we can do that. I actually don't know exactly where to go to get started with this. I'll go down here and explore. I did get my character somewhat ready for this. I have a ton of LI XP tomes, so those will help if I find anything better than my first stage while leveling, and then of course at level 65 should find better stuff. But yeah, this goes to the Great River. That's actually not where I want to go. I'm trying to get where I can... I just have no idea where to start the Mirkwood book quest. Somebody probably knows. I can ask in a minute. I assumed it would be down here. And I started Mirkwood on my Runekeeper, I think, before my Warden back in the day. Actually, no, it was the opposite. I was actually don't want bear meat. I was looking at my old screenshots. I'm kind of doubting this is where I need to go. I feel like I need to go to Karis Galadin, which I'm right next to, and I can actually get in there very easily as a Warden. But back in the day, I got my Warden through this level range first, and I'm pretty sure I did Mirkwood on her, and she had more of the skirmishes and more book progress than my Runekeeper. My Runekeeper, I'm pretty sure I did Unearthing, because by the time I went through it on my Runekeeper, it was a 60 to 65 zone, I think. Might have been 64 to 65, but I thought when Unearthing was released the first time, it was 64 to 65. But yeah, I might have to ask somebody. Okay. just because I have no idea where to start it. I have kind of a general idea that it would probably be here in Karis Galadin. Somebody right here that I can't talk to. But yeah, I remember going across the boat into Mirkwood, but I just don't remember where I started. I feel like you could start it in Rivendell or something. I don't think you get it in mail. South of Etched and Distel. Yeah, so it looks like we do start on Lothlorien. I kind of expected it to be Karis Galadin, but that's not like a big deal that it's not here. We'll just have to travel a little bit more. But yeah, even if I did end Dwaith on this character, I would want to start the Mirkwood book quests anyway, so I can like get progress to unlock the skirmishes and things like that. But yeah, for some reason I just don't remember Mirkwood compared to basically anything else at this level range. I like remember Lothlorien and Moria even more than it. Surprised I just discovered this travel location even though I've been here a bunch of times. I guess I just never actually clicked that person. So yeah, I'm interested to see Mirkwood because of that, and I remember like some of it and probably will remember more once we get there, but I don't know, I just don't remember it at all, it seems like. Hey David, Hightower Varga, and you just wanted to ask if I know something about the Mac client, which doesn't work. So you played 6 years ago and it was an awesome game. That part sounds good, but then you wanted to start to play again, but the client doesn't work properly. I think they did something where you have to install like a wine client. As far as I know, it's kind of like a Windows emulator. Might not be that, but that's kind of what it sounded like to me. But yeah, I don't know. There is, I know, a new wine client when they released the 64-bit version, which was pretty recent with update 24. Okay, south of Etched and Distel. Oh, apparently I had a quest to talk to him the whole time. I should have known where he was just based off of that saying talk to Halder. I didn't even know if it was a place or a person. It looks like it's a person at a place called Talon Halder. So both, I guess. Seems like I've always been in this area with Lothlorien at night. It's really weird to be here at daytime. It was just nighttime when I was getting like the screenshots and getting ready for the stream. Kind of makes me want to stay in Lothlorien just because it seems like I have been here at night a lot. Okay, we do have a quest to turn in at him, and there we go. Book 9, not Halls of Crafting, not that one. Book 9, Forward the Dark Shores. Okay, so yeah, now we go towards the east, I think. Yeah, we go towards the Great River area there. More traveling. I really need to get rid of that goat. Getting tired of my goat. I think I'll be done traveling in Moria for a while. And then what was the other thing? There was something else going on with my... Yeah, the outfits. I really want a new outfit for this character. I'm hoping some Mirkwood set. I can get something Mirkwoody looking. Maybe some Inadoy set with like in their absence. I don't know how hard it is to get like the set gear, but maybe some of it looks good. No, the Rise of Isengard one, that's one I'm really excited for, the stuff you can barter for in Galtrav. I don't know how it'll work when the legendary servers get there, but that is one thing I'm excited for. Kind of curious how many people are on. Quite a few people for this time of day on my kid. Unfortunately, yeah, with my work schedule, just worked this morning and basically got home and ate lunch and got ready for this. I uploaded a video to YouTube. I kind of had trouble with that, but eventually got it uploaded, and yeah, that was because I tried to upload it twice this morning actually, and then I was able to upload it and then just change all the stuff later and get it published at a somewhat reasonable time, but that was only like, I don't know, it was like 2 hours ago maybe that I finally got that uploaded. And I decided, I cleaned my inventory a little bit to try and prepare for Mirkwood. It is still not really clean, and it's just like my vault and my shared storage is full. I have a bunch of mail from my roomkeeper. I need to send my roomkeeper mail, it seems like. No, I didn't use that. So yeah, it's just really, I guess I didn't need to just manually walk all this way, but that's no problem. It gives me time to actually talk about my messy inventory, which is really bad right now. And then I also thought I could use like a Slayer Deed booster. I don't know if that would really be useful for questing, but I think you get something like that. It might be skill in Slayer Deed or just skill deed booster. I wouldn't want just like a skill deed booster. All I have is 2 of these left, but the Slayer Deed one could be useful because I will be getting some virtue XP, which, speaking of, am I still at 4? Yeah, I'm still at 4. Oh yeah, they did the update where you can now see shields for defensive ones and little swords for offensive ones. So they have confidence. Yeah, that's an offensive one. Honesty, yeah. Determination. These, yeah, I agree these are all offensive. Or a couple I thought were kind of up for debate if they were offensive or defensive, but I think that would be based on secondary and tertiary stats. With like idealism, fate could be, because that gives critical rating in some offensive things, but it also gives defensive stats, so it's like a little bit varied there. And then something like patience, it has evade rating and critical rating, so it has both defensive and offensive, and maximum power is like neither, I would say. Maximum power, I would say, is actually offensive in anything. Is it hard doing ENM work? Not really. Whenever I'm in like school, like taking classes, I don't work that much. So it's just like during the summer I'm not taking any classes now, so it's like I got stuck in this vineyard. Looking at that stable master path. We need to go north. Yeah, if you download LOTRO through Steam, the 64-bit client, as far as I know, doesn't work. You can play the 32-bit client, I think, still on Steam. And yeah, Steam has other issues. You have to like repair the launcher if you're trying to use Steam. I don't personally ever recommend using Steam for LOTRO. So now we go back to the skirmish camp. Oh, we're already boarding a boat. Kind of odd that we're going way back here to board a boat, I think. Where are all these vendors? I never actually talked to any of these vendors. So there's a barterer. Oh, recipes? Oh, I never saw any of these. I guess these have, I saw some of like the Taylor recipes, but those were in Karis Galadin. I need to go ahead and barter for these while I even have a use out of them. Supreme Woodworker. Yeah, we should have the new crafting recipes, right? No? I don't know. I thought I would automatically get some for like the Mirkwood level ranges, because it still has the same tier. It's still Supreme tier. Maybe not. I'm not too familiar with how crafting switched from Moria to Mirkwood. We got level 51 potions. Those aren't the most exciting. I think I have higher level potions at this point. You have level 58 potions. I'm just kind of curious. I should go ahead, I feel like, and spend my Lothorian stuff. Wow, I have a ton of Kuzdul tablets. It would be good to go ahead and spend those as well if there's a Warden guy here. Oh, here's a legendary Warden trader. Just who I wanted to see. We got bright tokens of Nimrodel. Alright, so we can get some relics. Yeah, we can get a bunch of tier 1 relics here. Just click that a lot, 30 more times. One of those. Okay. I know they just sit in like my inventory or whatever if I never actually spent them, so figured I might as well go ahead and try something to spend this stuff on. And I think the Supreme Woodworker scroll case is a good thing. I don't know if I'll get anything nice out of that. Nope, it's one I already have, but it is a reusable one. I probably shouldn't even open that. messing up my inventory. It's already messed up enough. Okay, so we need to get on with these quests here. Meet all these people doing their Mirkwood things. Oh, do I actually need to get in his boat? Oh, I right click it, and then I just go in it. I really wish it would actually show you traveling on the boat. That could be pretty neat. It could even be a cinematic thing that you could optionally skip. It's a really nice view of Lothlorien, except those trees right there where my cursor is are kind of floating, it looks like. So that's a bit odd, but you kind of see the fogginess of Mirkwood on this side. There's like a bloom in Lothlorien, but it doesn't look like the dark fogginess we see in Mirkwood here. Kind of one immediate thing I noticed, and we're just like barely into Mirkwood, but just how much less cluttered it is than northern Mirkwood, which is like super cluttered. That's kind of one thing that bothered me about that. Not that it was like super unrealistic to be cluttered, but yeah, so we have we're ready here, a bunch of people here. I really need a new outfit still. I've been wanting a new outfit since before Moria, I think, on this character, and I just haven't quite found anything I really like. Like, I have this thing, which is an alternative, but I need something that's also not black. Like, every outfit that I have right now is black colored, and this one's just, like, naturally black, and that one I like black for it, the dye on it. But yeah, I'll try and maybe craft something, or just get some sort of other armor. I should probably at least untrack all my Lothlorien quests and probably cancel all of them. I'm a Guardian quest, apparently, as a Warden. A repeatable quest that you've never completed. Yeah, they actually show that now. That's a kind of nice thing about the update. Like Legendary Moria. I can't even cancel this. That's weird. That's really weird that I can't cancel this. Oh well, we can get some more supply crates. I don't know what are in the supply crates because I got one and I don't think I got anything. Oh, we're looking for bandages. So yes, I did open one, but it did not have actually what I needed. Are all these going to have military supplies? I'm wondering if I'm just looking in the... No, that one did have bandages. But yeah, you all talking about the clients a little bit with, I guess, Mac and Steam. I first of all do recommend doing from the website and not Steam. And yeah, Morton Rose, I think as you said, you have to use the Windows emulator Wine, I think is what they called it. Again, I'm not familiar with that specifically, but I think that's what how you do it. They have like a client, I think, specifically for Wine at least. Okay, we still need one more bandage. I don't see any more of those crates. There might be some up here. I see a couple more things up here. There's a mailbox and a quest giver at least, and some crates. I really need to find an LI person already. Now we need to destroy supply crates. I assume somebody else's supply crates and not the elves here. Are these elves? They might not be. This guy's an elf. I assume they're all elves because that's just kind of associate elves with Mirkwood, Lothlorien. Okay, so we are treating wounded elves from our Mordor horse. So Kenneth Rogers, this is a new area for the legendary servers. It's not new for the game. It's been out for like a long time. I think it's been out 10 years now, Mirkwood. I'm not exactly sure. But 10 years sounds somewhat right for me. you're trying to install LOTRO, and it's saying unable to decrypt and deserialize the data downloaded from the server. If you were having that a few minutes ago, the servers were down. So if you haven't tried again somewhat recently, that might have that. So we have the barter people. I always like looking at barters. I want to see, why is my spear DPS so low? What? I am like, oh, okay, that's why it's so low. I was like, I thought I had more DPS on that. I guess my legacies were reset from something. Okay, that is really weird. I don't know what reset them, but I was just worried that DPS was either changed, which wouldn't have been a problem. I don't mind doing less damage at this point, but just looking at these third ages level 61, I was kind of curious how quickly I might be replacing my LI. So yeah, they have some rewards. Oh, just like random weapons and jewelry pieces. These require just neutral standing. Seems like it'll be easy to get some starter gear, which I don't know how much better it will be than Moria gear, but it's kind of nice that we have these barter people here after we do some quests. Okay, so got a lot of stuff going on in the Mirkwood here. So what do we want to do first? I think we can go around maybe north then east and kind of loop around. I think I have every quest that I need. I don't know what all I need to do. I know I need to destroy supply crates. It looks like I need to rescue some soldiers, defeat some Tagash war leaders. I'm guessing those are orcs, goblin runners. Here's a goblin hurler. I don't know, I might have a quest to kill him, but we'll ignore him for now. This thing, it looks like this was a gate, but then they fenced it all up. Heard some archer. Could have been a hunter as well. Okay, you've been trying for 30 minutes. Yeah, I'm not sure about that issue. Do not surrender the gate. Hold the gate against the enemy. Okay. New deed head count? Don't know what the deed head count would be. Killing goblins, maybe? Actually, it looks like that was it. I know they buffed mobs in Mirkwood. I'm wondering how significant it is. I don't know if I'll be able to notice how significant, but it does seem to be a step up for mobs and like similarly leveled mobs in Moria. I just mean a step up in total morale. I have a tendency to agree with a lot of people that, oh, I fled from the battle? Really? Oh no. Is that a quest I picked up? I don't know how I fled from the battle if I walked like 2 feet outside of the gate. Especially being somebody that could be ranged. Well, I'm going to go back to camp and see if I can pick that quest up again because I don't want to miss anything here. And I'll know I have to stand at the gate for 3 minutes. I wonder how many people are online. I feel like Mirkwood's going to be a pretty popular expansion on this. Like, maybe more so than Moria. I think with the endgame there's also a lot more for people to do. So is this the quest? Yes. Okay, take the gate of one of the orc fortifications. Yes, now I know we cannot walk away at all, basically. We'll just sit there for 3 minutes. Oh yeah, I unequipped my legendary javelin because I needed the Balerian damage on the boss. I guess I never re-equipped it, so we can equip that back. It's got lower DPS, but it's got all the legacies and stats I like though. Okay, where are we going? Haydan's Adventures? Yeah, Skirk, I'm trying to think. I am not too sure what that issue. Whenever I've had it, like restarting the launcher or even just restarting your computer, I don't know if I've had that issue specifically. It actually does sound somewhat familiar, but I think I've had that specifically when LOTRO is updating. Like they're in the process of maintenance. So they are done with the maintenance now, and that's why I think that would be done, but Yeah, so it also says patch client DL, check dat files. I have heard of that one. I'm also not too familiar with that. I think somebody said you can repair the client, but that would, as far as I know, completely reinstall LOTRO, which would probably be a little bit annoying, especially if you are excited to get in for Mirkwood here. Oh yeah, I'm worried if I wander too far away. I know I went up to like where these guys were running around there and it went too far away, so we'll just stay with the dual boxer maybe? I can't tell. It could just be somebody on follow, but they look really similar and it's possible. Used to seeing those in WoW a lot, some multi-boxers. Have seen a couple in LOTRO, but on the legendary servers I think they would be much less common. Well, we're halfway done, and then I can finally move. Truls Tori, you say you cannot link the guides. As far as I know, you should be able to. I don't have any settings. I know you can turn on an option to like, it like disables all links as spam, but I have that option off. I don't know if YouTube just still disables it. That's kind of unfortunate. I think some other people have had issues trying to post. Ooh, don't want to run away. I still gotta wait half a minute. But I think I've seen other people try to post links like that and have issues with it, and I know I can post links and they'll show up. I don't even know what the issue is, if it just says you can't post it or you post it and we just can't see it. Could switch to range stance, I suppose. We also only have 4 seconds left. I have held the gate, not fled the gate. I think that's a better outcome. Do I have issues with input delay on Warden? So if I go like 3-2-3-2-2 to build Cherry Death, sometimes it'll skip over the 2-3 builder. Yes, that happens pretty frequently, and if I'm having any sort of latency or lag, it can get really bad. I experience it a lot more on my Warden on Arkenstone for some reason, even though there's like no difference at this point and we all have the same attack duration or anything like that. So yes, there is that, and it is really annoying because you want to build those as fast as possible, and that's kind of the point of using them. But then I'll skip over them sometimes. So yeah, I'll often end up using like Brink of Victory when I want to use Desolation. Sometimes I'll have already used Brink of Victory and it's kind of annoying because of that. I don't know if there's anything I need to specifically do in this area. I saw something like a white circle on this map. I think I didn't see anywhere else for this camp. Okay, there is a white circle to the south, and that is out of supply to destroy supply crates. I can still explore this camp more. It's not like a big deal. Here's a war leader. I need those anyway. I'm assuming I need 1 war leader per camp is kind of the idea of the quest. Okay, so I believe we are good from this camp. Durber Stags camp. There's a supply crate though. Did I just miss that one up there? I thought I didn't see one, but I could have just like entirely missed that one. There we go. Everybody's getting this one. Oh, it's a goblin here too getting it. He tried to run away. He was like a super speedy goblin. I'm surprised he should have been a goblin runner, it seemed like. Yeah, trolls, if you use the Gambit Masteries, as they're called, where they build 2 Gambit builders at once, they are a lot faster, but yeah, that's what we're talking about. They do help with like your overall output, but what we were saying is sometimes you'd use like Shield Fist and then Shield real quick. Those two like back to back, and it would skip over Shield and Fist sometimes and just go to Shield and kind of mess up the Gambit you're building. Guess we can turn this in. I was kind of unintentionally headed to this way. I was just stopping by here because it's on the way south. I do kind of remember these quests, but yeah, I have no idea why I don't remember Mirkwood hardly at all compared to anything else around this level. Hey Tight TV, and I am doing the book quests, and I intend to complete the book quests with Mirkwood because as far as I remember, they're not as bad as the Moria ones. And you can also unlock skirmishes with them, which, oh yeah, we've already defended the other side. I don't have to sit there for 3 minutes on this one at least. I do need to get a bunch of things here still. Looks like there are also a lot of other players in this area. And I'm running into the issue my character on Arkenstone runs into with resist. This supply crate's just floating. So the book quest, you have to start that in Lothlorien. There is an NPC right here in Talon Haldir. His name is actually Haldir as well, and he'll start the book quest for you, and then you go to the banquet lawn and Height here, and then you'll take a boat to Mirkwood and start the book quest with that, and you'd basically end up where I am on the first quest set. Okay, destroyed all of the supply crates, so we still need one more war leader, who I assume is supposed to... Oh, there he is, right up there. I was saying I assumed he was supposed to spawn down there, actually, but he's up at the top, which also makes sense. Just a couple hits. The dot should kill him at this point still, but he did resist Spear of Virtue, unfortunately. Okay, got both war leaders killed. We still need to kill 3 goblin runners, and I have so many quests. I'm going to start canceling some quests. All these different type of quests are just really annoying me at this point. Okay, I might continue Darn Arbogad later, but that is clean enough for now. So we have one more quest, capture the western and eastern bridges. Looks like the western bridge is right down here, so we should go ahead and do these, I think. Looks like I have to reforge my LI. Alright, so I can go around here. I don't really see the point. It'd just be a fun way in going, though. Kind of curious what would... Oh man, I didn't even make it. That was a very embarrassing type. Well, I should have, yeah, just made it there. Oh no. This is kind of what I was thinking would happen, as I'd end up swimming and now I have a broken leg. But I wanted to see, I didn't know if the water actually did anything here. I assumed it did not, but I don't know. I am also curious if you actually tried to swim to Lothlorien and what happens. Or from Lothlorien to here. I assume they don't let you, but it seems possible. Anyway, we're back up where we need to be. Oh yeah, that train. It is really loud. This bridge has already been destroyed? Well, that's unfortunate. So we gotta head up north and get some goblin runners, I think. Oh, we also need to rescue the soldiers. That would probably be a good thing to do. Nope, they're all orcs there, not goblin runners. Okay, so Morton Rose, you got a potato PC now. Your old PC's hard disk drive is dying, so it's pretty much unusable. So you have to live with this PC, which can barely run anything. Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. It seems like something like that is a pretty critical component. My inventory is so messy. Just looking at all the stuff I have for like legendary items, I thought about putting that in my vault, but I decided not to because I thought I might get like a few allies while leveling. Apparently I rescued a wounded soldier. I have no idea what I did to do that, but I did it. Goblin hurler. Goblin scout. This is the area. Red, disrupting. Yeah. I should be seeing the goblin runners here. There's an orc. Bunch of different goblins, but not any of the runners. So we can head east along the road and see if we see any. It's beginning to feel like that goblin quest in Bales of Anduin. What was it, like goblin scouts you had to kill, but they were all stealth, so you just had to walk around until they found you? There's a goblin runner. Oh, he was running my way. I guess he got scared and decided to run back. Now I needed him to tell me where 2 more runners are. I'm guessing they respawn along the road and maybe run along that. Just based off of that guy. We can go down here a little bit more. I know I don't really need this part. There's a runner. Well, I got 2 in a row right in the same area, basically. Oh yeah, check the settings for my stream and it still should let you link. I just don't know what's going on there. Oh, and I still haven't updated the title for Unearthing. Okay, I might take a minute while killing this goblin runner and double check that setting and change this to from Warden Adwaith to Mirkwood. Okay, so I can head north up here. Yeah, I need to head north. I don't know, it's kind of hard for me to tell on the map exactly where that is. I don't know if I need to head in the camp or outside the camp, and that's just kind of what I'm wondering, if I need to go all the way around. I guess it wouldn't be too bad if I go ahead and check out here. I got fall anyway, so might as well get that part done and over with. Yeah, I still don't have any, they have that setting to, like, disable links, and I still don't have that checked. So sorry about that. I'm not sure if it's just getting caught in, like, a different spam filter that I can't really check, because I can't even see any messages. It doesn't even give me, like, any of those to actually look at in my dashboard. But yeah, I thought I would check that for a minute, especially while my character was slowed down. Oh, we did find the exhausted soldier here. Good. Not that I didn't want to go into that orc camp, but if I didn't need to yet, and I feel like I would need to later, I'm gonna just stay out of it and get progress on the quest. Should be running into a desperate soldier around here. Maybe? According to the map, he's like right up here in this tree. Well, that guy looked like a goblin runner again. Well, I do not actually know what to do for this one, because he's just like right here on the map. And the other ones I just had to run by. One of them I didn't even know I did, and that's how I rescued him. And the other one I also had to run by, but that one I actually knew what to do with that, and he was actually where he said on the map. So this one doesn't want to. Oh, do you actually have to kill things for them? I guess I got credit because I was in the area, but yeah, it seems like you might actually have to kill things around them. Those have been easy quests for me because I've just been in the area, I guess, when somebody else has done it. Okay, we have plenty of turn-ins, so that is good. The questing is starting off pretty good. Some of it seems somewhat familiar again, but yeah, if you can send me the link on Discord or anything like that, I can put it on the chat there. You have LOTRO on Steam? Steam is probably not going to be good for LOTRO. I would recommend not installing it through Steam, but in the options with Steam, you can check repair launcher or something like that, repair client or something like that, and it would help. I think, and he actually just sent that, so there is the link. Hopefully that works for you all. It's showing for me now. But yeah, I just know because people run into issues a lot with Steam, I just generally don't recommend it to begin with. Apparently I have a quest here. Oh, I needed to, I guess, wait to actually do the turn in there. Okay, now I need to rescue a captured soldier. And he's actually, it looks like, going to be... No, that's a different one. A daring rescue? Where is a daring rescue? There it is, the orange one. So he's in that little tower-looking thing on the map. For some reason I thought we had more to turn in and more to pick up, but I guess not. We need to destroy some orc things, catapults and ballistas. And then I guess the plural for ballista is actually ballistae here. That's kind of weird. And then we have to defeat some orcs, Tagash riders. Oh, those might actually be goblins, the orc riders. And then rescue a captured soldier. Don't know why I was heading south. I guess I was just following the road. And then we can head east here. Don't really need to follow the road. Oh, I guess I do. To this tower. I assumed I didn't because it was just like there on the map, but yeah, it does look like I need to go around a little bit and actually find an entrance. Oh, I can quit my DPS carving. Wondering if there's a better level 65 one we'll have. Kind of seems like there should be. With the crafting, I again expected to actually just get, unless I got a new carving recipe. Yeah, I expected to just get new recipes for the Mirkwood part of the update, and I don't think I have. I'm pretty sure there's nothing above level 60 in here, not even like the side things. So we'll have to see what the recipes, I'm getting those. Hey, Branda. What I have... For some reason, OBS isn't showing the in-game audio. Oh, it's still at 10%. Oh, man. I didn't realize I had the in-game audio that quiet. It's probably why it wasn't really loud to me. It was like normal volume. If I have like, if I'm just playing, I think that made me freeze. For some reason, I think there's an issue with the 64-bit client that might do that. I'm gonna have to restart LOTRO real quick. I think that's going to be the best option. I didn't have it earlier though, so I turned the volume down because when I just like normally generally play LOTRO, I would play at like 10% volume like that, just because it's a really loud game. And like earlier, I was doing that. But we'll just log back in. But I forgot to turn it up, and because I could still hear it, I just assumed it was normal volume on Discord, or on Discord on the stream. And I saw the desktop audio and OBS was like very quiet, like it was muted, and I was like, I didn't know if you all didn't have in-game audio because I could hear it. I just assumed everything was working because it did display some audio. Yeah, the game, for me the game didn't shut down like it never even existed. This time here it just like completely froze while zoomed in there. But yeah, I got the audio. You all should be able to hear the in-game audio a little bit better now. Okay, good. I saw like, so I was back here. I didn't actually see the entrance there. It looked like kind of like that to me. Yeah, this is a good angle where it just looked like the fence continued. I was worried that I went all this way for there to not be a little entrance here. I don't know if that is the main entrance, but it's pretty tiny either way. Okay, we rescued the... Oh no, we haven't rescued him actually. We're doing an escort quest apparently. Another thing I was about to fail. Yeah, I don't crash too often. I crashed a little bit in group content with the 64-bit client, or a lot bit with the 64-bit client in group content, but then I just switched to the 32-bit client. And I haven't had issues with the 32-bit client at all, unless I'm playing DirectX 11. But right now I'm on the 64-bit client, at least I should be, and yeah, on DirectX 11. Yeah, these mobs could use a little bit more morale, a little bit more damage, and our skills could use a little bit of a nerf. Feels like. I don't mean like a Warden specific nerf, but just like need a little bit of a toughening up of these mobs, I think. Make them a little bit more difficult at least. That would be a bit more fun to me. Okay, so we still need to defeat 7 riders, and we still need to destroy 3 orc catapults and 3 ballistae. I guess there's nothing else to do in this camp. I kind of expected to do everything in this camp, actually. So we shall leave and try to find some orc engines of war to destroy. Okay, so you were chatting in Discord and Bartering attacks your Defiler and you out-heal him with only 1 hot. Then 5 minutes of stalemate, he gave up and left. Yeah, I'm not sure with the PvMP. That kind of sounds not the most exciting for either party, I guess. Don't know why I just randomly killed that orc. I guess he needed to die. I need to go the other way, it looks like. I'm getting close to the swamp area. That actually looks like it could have been a Hjorn just the way it briefly looked to me. The wilds of Mirkwood. Am I getting a little bit too far east for this game? I don't know why I would have discovered something right there versus a little bit to the east. Oh, the wild stones. Is that what I discovered? Probably. The wind stones. That's what it was. Okay, so I'm still looking for the riders, and I do need to go to this gate. I need to jam the gate mechanism, actually. I feel like this gate mechanism with everybody jamming it would be like just completely over jammed by now. Too bad none of these are the riders. Normally I would be happy to never see those mobs riding on the org back, but I need them for a quest right now. Okay, so yeah, I'm just not sure what the catapults and ballistae, where they are. I don't know, I feel kind of uncomfortable calling it ballistae instead of ballistas. Maybe I do need to go into that camp at the northeast, because I'm not seeing anything like just in the landscape here with all the dead trees and such. Pressing delete, never targeting anything. Yeah. Heard something behind me. Also not seeing any of those rider type guys, but I'm going to look at one of the encampments. I don't know why it would have like a big area around them. Oh, that's feral flankers. I'm looking for engines of war. Where's that? Oh, engines of war is at that camp in the northeast. I didn't even see another circle, first of all. I actually had 2 quests and didn't even see the circle for the other one. And then yeah, it is actually back here. So I thought about actually just searching that encampment, but then I figured I'd maybe search another one. But we can go ahead and go into this one very far away. A lot of running back and forth right now. getting some new level 62 legendary items. Don't have a Warden's one. Of all these classes I do not want. Dagger on a champion sounds really bad. Like, I'm already not the biggest fan of a champion, but if I was playing a champion, I actually would probably want to dual wield, just because dual wielding in LOTRO to me is a lot more fun than two-handers. I think two-handers suffer from some animation issues sometimes. At least to me, but yeah, champion, if I were playing one, I probably would not want a dagger, kind of like I don't want a dagger on a Warden at all. Alright, one more catapult here, and then we need some of the ballistae. Two of them right there, I think. Oh, that's a catapult. This one's the ballista. It was like I just saw two glowing things, so I assumed they were the last two things I needed. Here's a war leader. I didn't know there was another one in this camp, but I feel like he should be killed. He has plus 50% melee damage. Wow. I think they're almost like suggesting I should perhaps... Wow, I cannot hit him with that. I've used like, I don't know, 5 gambits against him, and now the 6th one. I don't know how many exactly I used, but only 1 has hit him. There we go. Now 2 hit him, but that was like... I used so many gambits and he just happened to resist every single gambit I used, except the very last one that ended up killing him in the kind of weak piercing strike one. Yeah, we need one more ballista in this area. Looks like there should be one here. I was kind of expecting right in this area. It almost looks like a already destroyed one. That's a catapult actually. Is it? Looked like a catapult at first, I don't know. There is an area up here with another one though. Orcish ballista interrupted. Is there another war leader here? Okay, so after that first war leader fight, I feel like I need to kill another one a lot smoother and actually get my gambits to hit. Maybe. I got 1 bleed on him. It's going to do a lot of damage, but it'll take a bit. There we go. Okay, so now we just need to kill 7 war grinders. And I have not seen any of those either. All the running around we've been doing, and I haven't seen any. So yeah, they might take a little bit to find. I have seen some just from questing here so far, but while I'm actually on that quest, I haven't seen any. So these are the Togash riders. I assume they're the war grinders. I don't know what else they would be. And this is the one that's actually on the map for everywhere to go. Skirk, if you're looking to just delete the Lord of the Rings online folder, you should just be able to like put it in the recycle bin, just like delete it, and you should be able to do that, I think. So, what do I think about SSG changing difficulty on mobs on both the normal and legendary servers? You have a hard time killing a single mob in West Rohan on your burg, and now they are... I guess I'm waiting for your next message. That is not what I needed. But yeah, I would think they could increase the difficulty on mobs on both normal and legendary servers. One idea I had that I kind of meant to make into a video but never got around to doing that, this was a long time ago by the way, like a few months ago, was they could introduce how they have like instances, they have like tier 2, tier 3 and so on. They could introduce like tier 2 difficulty basically for the legendary servers on landscape as well. So basically all the mobs on landscape have all the benefits that like tier 2 instance mobs have, which would be increased damage basically and increased morale. It's actually 3 times morale, so it's pretty significant and kind of annoying in instances, to be honest. But yeah, I think that type of difficulty could maybe work out if they didn't want to keep, like if they wanted to keep the regular servers relatively easy so people can just like go through the content easier, but on the legendary servers to maybe restore a little bit of difficulty, they could. I've searched. I've been like running all around and have not found one rider. I don't know if there's a particular area I should look for riders. It looks like the encampment at the northwest might have some. According to the map, there is one here, I guess, that can spawn in this area right here. There's a hurler, war leader. What if I tell them I could kill like 10 war leaders, probably before I kill all 7 riders? Think they let me turn in the quest? Okay, but to continue your message, you had a hard time killing a single mob in West Rohan, and now they are doing it in the 60 to 85 zones before that. I don't think with them increasing the difficulty, there's a rider. That's really a bad thing. But having trouble killing one mob in West Rohan is actually kind of worrisome, because right now I'm having like no issues at all. So that just seems kind of strange to me, and they did say they did the balancing based on the level 85 percentages, so it seems like it should be about the same. So yeah, just because I'm not too familiar with the level 85, how the difficulty with that is, it's just a bit weird sounding to me. We need 6 more riders. Yeah, I know there was a huge jump in difficulty with Helm's Deep. It was kind of like how it was with Mordor. You just like, there was a huge stat inflation basically from, I think, Rohan, Riders of Rohan content, level 75, 85? Yeah, level 85 to 86 basically. So yeah, if it's still like that, there's going to be that pretty big jump, which could be annoying. And I think if the level 86 type gear and that quest gear has like a lot better stats, getting that will be really helpful, kind of how it was with Mordor. I was kind of hoping there would be some riders down here. I'm back at the Windstones. That treasure cache requires level 90, so I cannot get it. Too many regular goblins, not enough mounted. He also kept dying. Yeah, that's kind of weird. If you had a friend, I keep saying that's weird, but yeah, that difficulty, it just doesn't make sense to me, is why I keep saying that. And because they updated the stats from like 60 to 84 to be the same as 85, I would think this would be kind of the same, and it's not really the same right now. And I would have better gear than just questing, that is definite, but I'm not sure how much of an effect my gear right now really has on that. And I just know it used to be like there used to be a huge jump in stats with the gear there. So that's why I also keep mentioning the gear, because that is a possibility. Not that you have bad gear, or I think you should be able to just go in with like much lower level quest gear and be fine. Like, it might be a little bit difficult or slow killing with that. I'm having a really hard time finding this last 6 riders. I think I'm 1 out of 7 right now. Had a hard time finding the first one. We might be running around like half an hour or an hour here. Just so you all know, that's what it seems like right now. I'm gonna run into that camp on the northwest and see if I see anything. But yeah, I keep pressing tab, looking at my minimap, looking for mobs, and nothing popping up. Yeah, gear definitely gets more important after level kind of 85. Just generally at high level, it gets more important. And on that note, it also gets really important at level 100 when you start getting your LI and wanting to build that. That would be included with the gearing process. And on top of that, just the huge stat inflation. It's a lot more steady than it used to be, but it's still pretty big stat inflation as you go up in the levels past that point. Kind of like with my Warden and Bales of Anduin, how once I got a few pieces of gear, it was so much easier, and I was having trouble and like dying even to a couple mobs in DPS spec. tried to not break my legs there, because the slower I run, I guess the harder it will be, or slower it will be to find the last 6 of these guys. Oh, somebody just defeated a rider. Wow. And I know I defeated like one on kind of accident earlier. But man, they are hard to find. They're even... oh, there's one. Well, this is good. But yeah, by my estimation, it might be half an hour searching for these guys. I don't know if we've actually been spending like 5 minutes for this one and 5 minutes for the first one, but that has been what it's felt like. I don't know who I'm in combat with. That's really weird. Apparently I'm in combat with something though. That wasn't a rider, was it? Nope. Hurler, skirmisher, warrior. Nobody's following me either. Chasing me. Nothing's targeting me when I target it. Don't see anything on the mini-map following me. Hurler, skirmisher, hurler. Not what I want. So your captain getting killed in Gondor has a first ager, but you're no expert at how good your captain's armor is. Captain in general, that can be a tricky class. It's a hurler. What's this guy on the hill? He's a hurler, of course. That's a regular goblin. I have no idea what I'm in combat with. This is the weirdest thing. Oh, now I'm not in combat. That was so weird though. I have no idea why, what, or why, or how I was in combat. Right, we've already looked at this area twice, but we looked basically everywhere, it seems like 4 or 5 times. That's what it feels like at this point. I don't know if I quite have done that much. But yeah, there's supposedly some more riders in this area. I don't know, maybe I'd be faster just sitting waiting for those 2 to respawn, now that I know where those 2 specifically can be. Sounds like something's following me. There's a goblin scout. I don't think that's what it was. There was just something with the audio that made it sound like footsteps behind me. Hey, Test Toxina. You say, from where did I get this portrait? If you're talking about my character portrait here, the custom character portraits, it's called the Blaze of Hope frame. And you get that for reaching level 60 on one of the legendary servers. So I'm on Anor right now and got that character portrait for reaching level 60 on it. And I can actually use this portrait on like Arkenstone or a regular server. It unlocks it completely account wide. Alright, let's look for another one around here. Last time I found one just outside here, so I can do a really quick loop. And just because we only have 2 out of 7, might as well check that. I don't feel like it's too important to not run back a little bit. But thought I would check. I know it's around that area. I'm pretty sure at least that I found that one. But yeah, there's supposedly one that... oh, here he is. Supposedly one, and there is one. I feel like I'm making good progress finding the 3rd one that fast. That one only took like a couple minutes, I think. Oh no. I feel like the captain probably wanted to kill him. Oh yeah, he's somebody that killed another rider when I was in the nearby area. Oh, he actually did get the hit in. That's nice. I don't want to like take these from anybody. I know the trouble's here. Okay, well, we are 3 out of 7, still not quite halfway done. Nice view of Lothlorien, but too busy looking for riders to really admire that. Also don't know if there's a better path I could take. I'm just basically running in a big circle at this point, trying to hit areas in the middle. And now I know like 3 specific areas where there are riders. Actually kind of 4 areas. I don't know the 4th specific area, but I know there's another general one kind of around here. Yeah, you can send me your screenshots on Discord to check your stats and traits. Alright, no riders around here, but I can look inside and see if there are any. Kind of like the other one had a rider. I assume there would be another one at this camp since it's on the map. Not seeing one though, but we still have to look up at the top a little bit. And unfortunately I can't see up there. I think there's only one mob up there. It's a warrior. Yeah, so we can look in that camp at the northeast again. I might hit that and just, you know, a little bit exploring and searching along the way. Hopefully we could find like one more along the way. That would be kind of ideal. Well, ideally I would find 3 along the way and not even have to really go in there, but yeah, this is where I found the other one. I'm pretty sure it was either like here at this hill or up on this hill. Okay, yeah, not seeing any right now. But yeah, I would really like to find one along the way, then maybe one at the camp, to be a little bit reasonable with my expectations, but probably not going to find one along the way. I could read the quest and actually see if it says anything. That is an idea. What are we working on? Oh, these are all book quests. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't really say anything. To patrol the beachhead, yeah. That does not help. Basically to patrol Mirkwood, I think. There's something. That's a goblin runner. Don't see anything around there, so we can look in this camp. Hope we find something. There's a rider. Hold up. Well, that's good. I'm happy to even have just found one going to this camp. Okay, so Tess, you just started yesterday after centuries of not playing this game. You hit level 20 and you keep enjoying it again. Yeah, it's a pretty fun game. Glad you're enjoying it, and your English is definitely not bad. Okay, so hopefully we can find one more rider way down in this corner. Yeah, it's just a war leader. It's unfortunate, but expected. Okay, so maybe 2 more, 3 more, I don't know, 2 to 4 more loops around this whole area and we'll find some more. I don't know exactly when we started like really working on this quest. I don't know if it's actually 5 minutes per org, but that's really what it feels like. It felt like that at first. I think I found a couple a little bit faster than that, although the last one, the 4th one, actually did take a while. And I'm not even sure, like, it has them in on the map in this area, but I just haven't seen one in this area. So it'd be like really bad if I was looking somewhere they can't even be. In the meantime, they're like spawning or other people are killing them in other areas. I guess it is a good thing I can run on my mount and this is not as cluttered as like northern Mirkwood, which is a more recent area that was just very cluttered and ugly-ish landscape to me compared to this. I mean, some people might have liked it, but just compared to what I'm doing right now, right here, that would be very bothersome. Oh, there's another rider. I can't believe I found 2 right next to each other. That's like a jackpot. Little minstrel come to help. Alright, one more. That is like, that's amazing that I got 2 in a row right there. Okay, and we know these camps can spawn one. And I just need one more. So that's really helpful. Okay, we'll start heading south now. Surveying the lands. There's a rider. Caught the warg actually before I targeted this one. Well, we got these last 3 like really quickly. It doesn't quite make up for how long it took overall. I still feel like I might have spent like 20 minutes on that single quest, but I'm not sure that it was actually that long. Let's see, if I just go back like 20 minutes in the stream, I just want to see if I'm at the same progress or what I was doing then. Yeah, I was still working on other quests 20 minutes ago. So not that bad. Looks like 16 minutes ago is about when I started, maybe between 16 and 20. Still took a really long time, but I'm just glad to have that done. So what is my favorite class and race? I would say my favorite class is probably Warden, the class I'm on right now. And my favorite race is probably High Elf, the race I'm also on right now.
How can I be of service?
I think the High Elves just generally look better than the Elves. The Elves seem to get a little bit butchered with the update when they made High Elves and did the Avatar updates. My regular Elf looks like a Goblin now. And that's just kind of annoying. Okay, so this is basically like Walls of Moria. I kind of remember that, but I still don't remember any of these specific quests. But yeah, this little area just seems a lot like Walls of Moria with all the forward type quests and that.
With an all-out assault upon the hill overlooking the landing.
So we are attacking, okay, the hilltop here. Somebody must survive. Oh, we get an elite right here. I'm actually in DPS spec. I don't know if I need to worry about any of this with combat, but I haven't taken too much damage or had any issues at all here besides mobs resisting. That is an issue, and that's just a really annoying issue, but yeah, no issues with dying so far, so I feel safe chain pulling a little bit in here. Could probably switch to like tank spec, and I don't know what else there is though, but be a little bit safer with that. Oh no, I think I crashed, yeah. Uh-oh. That's my first crash with just being like completely solo, because that was a solo instance actually. I guess maybe instances, that's what it's related to. I wonder if it's also DirectX 11. I could switch to DirectX 9 and see if I still crash. I'd like to be on DirectX 11. Yeah, your favorite class is Hunter and favorite race is Man. That's a good combination. And then Morton, your favorite class is LM and your favorite race is Human or Hobbits. Well, I wonder what it would be if your favorite class is a lore master. If hobbits could be lore masters, if that would maybe influence that decision. Hobbits are just like you, they eat a lot and are lazy. At least the ones in LOTRO. Yeah, the ones in LOTRO, especially the ones in the Shire, they are very lazy. They make you do all their work, and they eat a lot. And then Dan's Adventure's favorite race is Dwarves. Oh, we're still in this kid. Hopefully that dude's not dying too much. He still has 10k health left, so should be good. What? Why did I use goad? So we need to defeat the fortress commander. So I'll hit him a little bit more than probably walk ahead while these other guys are killing him and he has some dots on him. Oops, accidentally used Bring to Victory twice. Oh, there's the commander. I don't quite feel safe pulling the commander. We can use a morale tap here and heal up a little bit and then go about killing these guys. But yeah, just don't quite feel safe pulling the commander with what's going on here. Yeah, so if hobbits could be lore masters, they would be your favorite. It sounds like you'll literally be crying with happiness. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not against dwarves. I used to be against dwarves. Now I'm only against hobbits and like gnome type things for drawing from WoW. I used to be against dwarves, but not as much anymore. I still don't like playing dwarves. Hobbits, I don't know. For some reason, hobbits and like gnomes like that, I just never like them. I would say if I was exposed to the hobbits with LOTRO first, I don't know if they would be as annoying as they are, but just because I don't like gnomes and WoW to start, that definitely didn't help. Oh wait, I was almost dying there. Focus too much on restoring power instead of morale. How many people are attacking us? We defeated the fortress commander. Did I go about this too fast and these guys like spawned? So we just have to kill them now? Because we should be done. We defeated the fortress commander and this dude survived. I guess they gotta actually get up here without more mobs aggroing us. There's one soldier up here. Like, I was wondering where they were. It's like we were already victorious. My least favorite class and race? Well, that would be a hobbit champion, but I'm pretty sure hobbits can't be champions. But yeah, it would be both of those. And wait a second, maybe Luke is Sauron in disguise. Yeah, I'm a proud hobbitist over here. I know a lot of people like those, they just don't appeal to me. Both the champion and hobbits. So we got some quests to turn in and got a lot more quests here. Now that we're in Mirkwood, we have some more quests in Mirkwood here. Hopefully we don't have to defeat Warg Riders again. That would not be good. You always fail that instance, so you usually skip Mirkwood? Yeah, actually I almost died once, but I didn't have to care too much about what was going on there. I can see it being difficult. There were like the elite mobs and then the elite master at the end. There's a lot more people here in this area. How many people are on right now? Almost 400 non-anonymous. Still more than Arkenstone, but I would say it seems like Arkenstone has a lot more what am I thinking? A lot more anonymous people, it seems like. Just whenever I go around and try to inspect somebody, they seem to be a lot more anonymous, so not really based on anything besides just generally seeing a few more anonymous people on Arkansas. Okay, let us repair and sell, and my inventory won't be clean either way, so shouldn't even say clean my inventory, but clear it up a little bit. There we go. Only got to sell like 5 things after all that. Wow. I probably have a few of these Mirkwood tokens or whatever they are. Melodram Bronze Feather. I don't think I want any of these allies, just looking a little bit. And then these would be, oh, even more allies. So we have Clash Travel, Guide to Mirkwood. I'd like Muster and Mirkwood. What do I need for that? Just more I need Acquaintance. Well, let's try to press let's try to get my reputation up, and look. I'm getting close to Acquaintance, 3,000 away. Probably a few more quests. Potions, some higher level potions, level 60. Those are a little bit better. Still not like significantly good. We could get an offhand or just even a weapon. Wouldn't be offhand for me. They should have a Warden shield with those. I feel like they're just like leaving Wardens out. That's a really nice off bow though, for like a champion or somebody. You want to have a legendary for that, or even a Guardian or Bartering. Just all the physical mastery, critical rating, and mitigation. Although I haven't needed mitigation in a while. So they have weapons, earrings, leggings, shoulders, and pauldrons. And don't really need that. The leggings, like these pieces of gear aren't like bad or anything, and just seem to have other things I would prefer. Like I'd prefer my leggings, I'd prefer my shoulders, I would also prefer my earrings. Although this one, the vitality upgrade wouldn't be bad on the teal one I have. Yeah, the other ones are just the other stats. There's no like set bonus on those, is there? Nope. I wouldn't expect too much from something like this. It's nice that they have them again. I just don't really need them here. Need acquaintance to actually eat those. I need acquaintance, but I can barter for them. Okay, so you got you've only done that instance. The one I just did, you've only done 3 times. Okay, and you still got your first ever character in LOTRO. You never play him anymore. I know. Yeah, that one, I don't know. I didn't have too much trouble with that. I don't know if there's anything specific I did for that. I know I do have like a lot of good Moria gear, which helps, but the Moria gear was relatively easy to get. It just requires running Moria instances a few times. I didn't even really like farm my gear that much. I was just playing instances, having fun, not caring about gear, and I got like geared up just by doing that. So yeah, my gear probably helps compared to quest gear, although a lot of the quest gear in Moria is good. I probably still have some of that either equipped or at least in my inventory. Like the Brawler's Trousers, I think those are actually drops. I think I finally replaced some of mine with drops, but like, yeah, this chest piece, I could actually go up on the physical mastery a little bit. I'm not quite capped on that. I think the chest piece is a good upgrade. It doesn't quite send me to the cap. I kind of forgot about this. I forgot I needed to do this. I had other pieces, I don't know where they went. I had like shoes. I might have accidentally sold. No, here they are. Okay. Yeah, I had the boots and the shoulder pads. I'd prefer the boots. That gives me to 202. Maybe I do need all these. I know that sends me like straight to the cap. That's a lot of physical mastery. This bracelet versus the block rating one. It isn't the biggest upgrade. I really like the vitality on my teal bracelet though. On this one. Yeah, probably won't bother too much with that. I'd rather just replace the shoulders and go a little bit overcapped. Although, actually, if I'm only gaining like 2.7%, I'd rather stay where I am. Okay, so we're good on gear. Just like you kind of reminded me about gear, speaking of that. And we really need a LI person. I guess that's not for a while here in Mirkwood, but I really feel like I could use one right now. But we'll go ahead and set our milestone here while I am thinking about that. Okay, got that set. So Noah, you meant to ask yesterday, but as a returning player, you're having trouble finding people to group with. And you haven't played in a few years since Mirkwood was released and want to get back into it. So like with Mirkwood specifically, if you're playing like on the legendary servers like this one, you should have a lot of people here doing Mirkwood content because it was just released. So if you're interested in that, you can make a character on the legendary servers if you're like VIP and familiar with those. That would be an option to find more people to group with. But if you're on a non-legendary server, like Dane's Adventure said, a lot of them would be doing the 120 content with update 24, and you won't find as many people low level to run like on level stuff around this point. What are we looking for? I don't even know what quest we're doing. I was just kind of walking about. My headphones, for some reason, are really hurting my head right now. Okay, so you haven't played since the level cap was 65. That's a long time ago. Level cap is 65 again on the legendary server, so that is fun. Okay, I need a couple specific things, it looks like, to the west here. Looks like some boars and... yeah, some boars have taken over the area. I feel like I need to kill Black Tusk. I have a deed to just defeat enemies, so that wasn't. I got head count. I assumed it was to defeat goblins. It was just to defeat enemies. I wonder if Black Tusk, if he might be for something later, but just like a random name signature, I always feel like I gotta kill him. Got some Beorning debuffs. Yeah, I was kind of hoping he would drop a quest item, but not a bad thing that he didn't necessarily. You're curious how many quests there are in LOTRO in total? A ton. I don't know. They're usually 100 in update, so there are at least 3,000, I would say. That's a very rough and very low estimate, I think. There are probably way more than 3,000. What do I need in this area? I have like a couple rings right in this area. Okay, there's a rock pile. We'll go ahead and click this one. Oh, we're establishing a foothold apparently. I really cannot remember hardly any of this stuff. And I know I went through Mirkwood. I did all the Mirkwood book quests. And I went to like Emyn Loom. I remember going to like Dur. This area, I remember doing quests here. This is the area I remember most in Mirkwood, by the way. When I said I like remembered stuff, for some reason I just remember Doorstocks and going kind of up to the east here with these bridges. I do remember that, but I just don't really recognize what I'm doing here in Murky's overall, which is just kind of weird to me. Yeah, probably closer to 5k. Yeah, that's definitely probably true. I'm trying to think, there are just so many quests on LOTRO. 5k even seems really low, but 5,000 is a lot. If you have 50, I don't know, 5,000 could be accurate. There's something on that, I think it might be over 5,000. People are talking about how many quests they've completed in total. And I was thinking some people have had over 5,000. Maybe been like 6,000, 7,000. I don't know, I feel like I'm just saying random numbers at this point. Somebody said, or they were saying they had a way they tracked it. Let's want to help with that. But yeah, if you factor in like instance quests and all those different things, it really helps. I don't know why I'm going for turn-ins here. We need to move out and go kill stuff, I guess. Oh, we actually have 2 turn-ins. I still need a turn in chapter 1. Did I just never turn that one in, or I don't know what happened there. I'll go ahead and do turn-ins and just head back out because I'm here and I feel like I missed something. Okay, we got that one done, but I need to talk to somebody. Where is that? Chapter 1? Yeah, don't see that one on the map. That's why it was. That's why I was curious where that was. So, chapter 1 here. Imlad Lalith. So that is Lothorian. I was kind of wondering, that sounded like a Lothorian name to me. You can check all... Okay, yeah, if you go to the quest log, that's right, you can show completed. So I've completed 464 of 464 quests. You can see all the quests I've completed in all these different zones. But yeah, just like all these quests, if you consider Dungeons of Lothorian, all those quests, there are just so many quests. And I haven't even done that many quests on this character. I'd say the most quests I've done, like I've done 2 quests in Trollshaws apparently. Oh yeah, I kind of remember when I was doing that. Mirkwood, I've completed a few now. If we go, Lothorian, I've completed a few. I won't even say that many on Lothorian. There are a lot more quests on Lothorian. I'm looking for the zone. Foreshell is probably one I've completed the most in. Because just like look at that and compare it. If you have like all zones with that many quests, and I haven't even done, like there are still a couple quests left in Foreshell that I don't think I did, and like some assault quests I didn't do. But just like multiplying that by how many zones there are in LOTRO, which is a lot now in like Gondor, where they have a ton of, to me, boring quests. But oh, here's some things I need to kill. Org Scout. Much better than the Warg Rider goblins we needed to kill. Kind of like the way they connect the landscape from you doing it in the little event to unlock the rest of Mirkwood and push past that and open the gate and all that. I assume that's what was going on there. I assume it's just like open now, but kind of neat how they connected that, and then just this landscape, how it's changed and overrun by boars, wargs, and crows. Oh yeah, Goblin Scouts, they drop the tokens I need. So yeah, I just need to kill mobs, but it's just like such a wide area. It seems unusual. I've spent an hour and a half, not quite an hour and a half, but probably an hour doing just quests that aren't like this, so it's just a big change of pace for me to just run around killing things, even though that's kind of what I was doing for 20 minutes, killing the, well, running around looking for the riders. Don't need to kill boars specifically. I kind of want to do head count that deed. I wouldn't mind killing that many mobs in this area. It would be a lot, but I wouldn't mind working on deeds a little bit in the zones now. Oh, there is Ugal. He's in our kinship. I didn't see him. He waved at me though. I don't know if he's still in the area, but I'm gonna wave. Yeah, we still got a few people. We got 2 level 61s already. That's the guy. He sent me a random message. I kind of remember when I logged in, way back when. I saw I had a mistel, and it was, I think it was from him. It said like hello or something. But that was like way long ago. There's a warg scout. Here are some things I need. I'm actually finding a lot of the crows compared to wargs. I assume there's a warg den. That would just kind of be something I would guess there is, but in an area like this, I'm not sure. I was kind of thinking this area would actually be a little bit warg den like with, I didn't even realize I was in it with the stones here, like that windstone place or whatever they called it. What gambit am I using? Piercing strike? I just used that one. Okay, well we got a lot of warg scouts killed actually, so we're making good progress on those. It felt like I didn't kill as many as a craven, but I have, and now I'm actually killing more wargs. The windstones, that's what they're called. There we go. The difference between a crit and a resist, 5k. The one died and this one still had over 6k more left. Ooh. We need to go in this. I don't even know what's in here. Using that has no effect. How boring. I guess it is just like nothing there. Just rocks and a little bit of sand. Here are a bunch of craven. Oops. Try to hit him. These mobs would be really bad to kill one-on-one. It just feel like it takes so long to kill like one green mob on a warden. And he's resisting everything, but if I can AoE them, it helps a little bit, as long as my gambit's actually hit. Okay, so we need 2 more goblin scouts, and we need 1 more warg scout. A lot of scouts. There are some orc harassers. I think they need to die as well. It was an ambush. Well, I completed head count. Did I get head count advanced? Let's see, we are in Rovanian, and we are in... Hold up. Nope. Nope. Here we go. Southern Mirkwood. Okay, Mirkwood. No, that's just complete, unfortunately. Didn't get a Virtue XP or anything. Wow. I really wish with the update, if they let every deed give Virtue XP, it would significantly help. It would just make the whole change a lot better. The change was already good to me. I know a lot of people are annoyed at it, but from like just what I do on LOTRO and my viewpoint, it's better than what it used to be. What it used to be wasn't ideal to begin with, and it's still not like ideal to me, but I'm always wanting more ways to get stuff, and I think having every single deed be able to give virtue XP, like even if it only gave 500 or something, like half a virtue level for the regular Slayer deeds, it would just be extremely helpful and be a lot better system, I think. And I honestly still feel like they could have like 10 virtue XP for every quest you do, or something like that, because that would still take 50 quests. It would take 100 quests actually to get your virtue level, but there's a little bit of progress for doing quests. What are we doing? Oh, we still need to kill goblins. I haven't seen... Apparently I've gotten 1 token though. I don't remember even seeing the first goblin I killed. Could have hit it with a random AoE and somebody else was killing it for all I know. But yeah, I think looking, maybe I'm kind of interested what are in these camps. I don't know if a goblin scout would go there, but it just seems like these camps would be a good... Oh, there's still orcs here. That was kind of unexpected, to be honest. Ooh, what? Hold up. Okay. They just... Okay. Randomly level 65 elites there, and this guy's level 61. I would expect them to be the same. That's weird. I don't know if he's trying to hit them or run away. I don't mind helping trying to kill them. I don't know if they give anything. But no goblin scouts here, basically. Yeah, there you go. Okay, let's kill them. Wow, he has a lot of them on him. Hopefully we get some good loot. Good loot, good XP, and good gear. We're getting none of that. We're getting nothing. Oh, we're getting deed progress. Well, I was kind of hoping I would get something for that. Okay, we are still looking for goblin scouts, though. I don't know why I just thought of this, but the instances don't start until level 65, I think. I like it when expansions and updates have instances before you get to the level cap for them. So like how Moria had some level 54 instances, I kind of like that. And I think all the Mirkwood ones are going to be 65 with Dulguldur, and same with Enidwaith, they're all 65. There are only 5 levels in this expansion, so that isn't like a horrible thing or anything like that. Where are these goblin scouts? There's one. I didn't know if they were stealth, maybe. This guy happened to find me. But yeah, if they're stealth, it might just take a while for one to happen to find me like that, or if they're just not that many around and actually doing a good job scouting and not being seen. Warg Scout. See plenty of the Warg Scouts. Kind of curious what's up here now in this little tower area. It actually doesn't say any Goblin Scouts are up there, so we can ignore it for a little bit. I'm actually going to head back southwest, I think. See what's down there. I really need to talk to an LI person because I think everything is ready to reforge, so I'm like, oh, actually this isn't. So I'm still getting some LI XP, it all goes to this instead of being spread out, but still need to talk to somebody, basically. Relic Master, Forge Master. I'm going back to Lothlorien, aren't I? So I should be able to get that. I actually have my milestone here, so I could use my muster in Karis Gladden and just go right back here. Unless I have enough reputation, I could get my muster in Mirkwood. Is that a Goblin Scout? Oh, I saw him on the mini-map. I don't know if it was a Goblin Scout, or if it was something else. I kind of assumed since I didn't see anything it would be a Goblin Scout, so that's kind of why it was unfortunate and I guess upsetting. We got some nice yellow gear, really bad yellow gear, maximum power. Oh, some random quests. Well, hello, random quest people. I feel like there's a quest to go here though, but I always love finding random camps like this. Enidwaith has a lot like this, I think. I don't know if Mirkwood questing, it's just because I don't really remember it, but if it's like Enedwaith at all, which I assume they're both in the same expansion, Enedwaith was added like an update after. There are also 2 rings up here. Well, we're just gonna pick up a bunch of stuff. I kind of assumed there would be enemies here. What a beast. Oh, that's that black tusk. Oh, so we are getting quests. Oh, there's also... I assume there's going to be some breadcrumb quests to go to these areas, but we'll talk to this guy. And get the stuff we need here. Don't really need to refund my legendary points. Let's uncheck that, especially if I'm reforging my javelin. I already have settled a little bit. Alright, I think that's good enough for now. Just want to reforge. I'm not going to bother too much with allies right now. So you think SSG forgot to buff Dunland mobs HP since they still got around 20,000 HP for signatures? That is possible. What did the signatures here have? Around 20,000 also? That sounds right now that they forgot to buff those, which would be kind of weird. That they like just missed, I guess, signatures for that. But if they have 20,000 HP, and I think some of the signatures, there's actually a signature around here that we can go nab real quick. Maybe find a goblin scout along the way. This goblin scout, it's starting to feel like the... Is that a goblin scout? No, that is a captain. Why do you look like a goblin scout? But it's starting to feel like... What's it starting to feel like? The Warg Riders. Here's a signature. He has 16,000. So it's not the biggest difference, which I think it should be a bigger difference. I know I need to kill these boars, but I want to get the Goblin Scout and not really worry about anything else at this point. Oh, this bridge is repaired. That's nice. I can actually walk by it now and go down here. I think it said there could be Goblin Scouts right here. Again, I don't know if the Goblin Scouts are stealth. One of them attacked me earlier, and I assume it just aggroed me. And then the first one, I have no idea how I killed that one. There he is. He was stealth. I just happened to actually get him this time. This one didn't aggro me, but he kind of found me. Oops. Hope I didn't kill that thing too fast. Okay, so now we can go take care of Skaladin and do some Lothorian stuff with the book quest and head back to Mirkwood, I assume. And the slightly weaker mobs, so the green ones, have 5,000 HP. Normal mobs, 10,000 HP. So all those make sense relative to what they are, but it does seem like really small morale amounts. I don't think they should have more. Okay, Lothorian. As much as I love this place, I've been here way too much with Mirkwood. Now I have to do a book quest here, apparently. I don't even know. Oh man, we're still uncompleted. I was like, I had way too many quests. We need to untrack something. Some Mirkwood quests. We'll untrack that one, that one, that one, that one. We'll track this guy. And he wants me to go, yep. I thought it would be around the river area there. We can actually take a horse travel. Yeah, the goblins are stealth. I figured they were stealth. That seemed most reasonable. I was just kind of hoping something would aggro me or I would find one. And then I did actually. Where are we even going? We're going to the vineyards of Lorien. I cannot swift travel, but that is no problem. To me right now, I can look at my deeds a little bit. Okay, so there are two. These give virtue XP. A complete quest in Southern Mirkwood, good that gives virtue XP. The advanced one, or extra tiers, should give more virtue XP, I think. I think they should, like as a just personal thing what I think, but I think they actually do as well. And then Wargs, Orc and Uruk should be pretty easy to do that one. Beast in Southern Mirkwood, pretty easy to do that one as well. The Wargs and, well, the Wargs, and I assume Beasts, Wargs should count as Beasts. I don't see why not. both of those should be doable in the Warg Pens of Dol Guldur, which would be, that's the level 65 thing that you farm for XP on regular servers. I'm all too familiar with that one and how those mobs work. We can probably dismount now. Well, we're already here. No point in doing it right there then. Actually, I guess it didn't really go in the way of that. I was kind of expecting it to go around here and kind of more up towards that and then come down. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if there are people level 65 with like 400% XP just running basically school and library at the Mirkwood. Dane's Adventure. He would like some power leveling, it sounds like. So my ambience, it shouldn't be up real high. And my audio, yeah, it looks normal to me. I can put, I can't really hear the audio now. I took my headphones off. Yeah, it's not up, it doesn't sound really loud to me. I can turn it down if it's bothering you all. You can turn it down to like 60. I don't care too much about ambient sound. Oh, power leveling. I thought you said you want, because we were talking about getting him up on Anor here. His character's higher level. And yeah, I was helping power level him on Arkenstone with Warg Pens, and that's not the only reason I'm familiar with it. I'm also familiar with it power leveling myself just because, well, I have no idea what I just did. I like went across the bridge and came back here. I think I put my headphones on to test the audio. But yeah. Okay, so the reason you think they've forgotten is the mobs before the update had the same amount of morale. So yeah, it does sound like they've forgotten, especially since the Mirkwood ones have like pretty high morale compared to that, I would say. Okay, so we're traveling somewhere for something. Starting off not too great with the book quests, with some rather more boring things, but if we're doing actual planning, that's like, it makes sense. It's just unfortunately to me a little bit more boring. I feel like, especially as a warden, if you try to make plans, sometimes your plans don't go as planned. So it's often better to just run in and cast Desolation, Exaltation of Battle, and yell at your enemies a little bit. And that will go better than any sort of plan you can make. As far as I am concerned, at least. Maybe that's what I'm telling them right here. I really feel like I should not be on my mount right now. Okay, we'll get off it. So we are meeting the rest of the elves, I guess these three. Okay, continue those instances, talk to this guy, continue. Oh, there we go. Hey, you know. We're back in Mirkwood at least. We're at the Mirkeeves, the western shore. Looks a little bit different than regular. I guess we went a little bit south of like that little camp. Oh no, they're talking about dwarves and Browen. Oh, we're doing some secrecy here? Oh, the dwarves and their captive, okay. This single little orc captured all of these dwarves? Oh no, they captured the orc, okay. I was like, that did not make sense. It was the other way around. What have we been going? Almost 2 hours? In a way, it feels like I've been playing longer, but that's a good thing that it has not been longer, I think. Isn't it Mazog? He's in some sort of instance, I think. I don't know. There are probably a lot of orcs names similar to Mazog, so I don't know what that one specifically. Yeah, with the crafting, I'm not sure. I might just get recipes here in Mirkwood. But I was kind of hoping I would just get like recipes automatically, some of them, for the Mirkwood update of it. Yeah, Mazog is Azog's son. Okay. Not familiar with Azog. For some reason, Mazog sounds more familiar. He can basically solo these dwarves, most likely. So yeah, maybe it could have been the other way. He could have actually captured these dwarves. Oh, we can actually talk to somebody. There we go, we're finished. Now we can travel back.
For good or ill, we now have no choice but to embark upon this journey.
Wait a minute, what?
The success of the
That had a... I saw it had a teal cloak. Cloak of Grey Hammer. Not the best cloak. At least for me. It could be, like, upgrade for other people. Azog is the white orc in the Hobbit movies. Okay, then yeah, I am familiar with him. Not familiar with the names of them, but that is helpful. Mazog appears in the instance with the Tomb of Balin?
Might you spare the moments of your time?
Oh, there is... Yeah, he might have been one of the ones in Moria? For some reason I'm thinking, maybe. Instead of Mirkwood. But yeah, Mazog sounds more familiar for that one to me, actually. So how are these people? I saw Tube just got 62. We have a couple of their 61s. I'm stuck here at level 60, but I do not care about leveling fast. I'm more interested in the questing experience in general. So this is to find a coffer in any of these places containing information about Mazog and to defeat Tagash, orcs, or goblins in the Mirkwood. Then we need to talk to somebody at Echid Lamadud. Is that... okay, that's the little camp down there that we already went to. We also need to scout the southern gate and eastern gate of Durber's Dags. Okay, he does appear in several instances. Chamber of Mazarbal. So yeah, instance at Moria. That's what I was thinking. Probably why I remembered it, because I did those pretty recently. Hold up, so I told you all that this Volner guy, that's gonna be an annoying one to pronounce, that guy messaged me at the beginning of the instance. Apparently it's Dan's Adventures here in chat. I did not realize that this whole time. I was just like reading the canned chat and I was like, when did well, somebody apparently waved to me, but I feel like I've been ignoring people on accident. But yeah, I just found that out. I am very late to the going-ons here. Well, there's a random orc signature here. We know whenever we see a signature, we gotta kill it. Yeah, well, there are actually two reasons I didn't reply. The first reason was just because I didn't know you. And the second was because I was still getting ready for the stream and kind of forgot about it after that. Where are these? Oh no. Those guys don't give any loot. I do not feel like dealing with them. I scouted whatever I needed to here, right? Yeah, we need to scout the southern gate with the level 65 elites right here now. Or signatures? I don't remember what they are, but they're level 65. That much I know. We've already defeated 2 out of 8 orcs. I don't know why that quest, like, why that book quest is only to defeat 8 orcs. It feels like a book quest could have you kill like 20 or 30 just while you do side quests. You probably kill that many anyway. But I guess it does help if you're just trying to do the book quests. Okay, so we are headed to... Oh, that's just a book quest. I don't think I specifically need to do that, but there's something I can search in Modhul Uller. See, I don't know if these areas, if I kill more orcs... Okay, we'll go ahead and just do turn-ins in this little camp here. I have so many quests, this is so fun. Okay, so now this is just defeat servants of the enemy at the Durbur's place. That's the only quest I have there, it looks like. It's the only quest I have there, but once I kill 15 of those, I'll definitely have 8 orcs killed, and I'll actually know where those specific Modhul Uller or Ashrel's Mathalug places are. I'm kind of curious. I guess there are orcs here that I can kill? Do these count as like Mirkwood things, or... I just don't know why that book quest has rings all over way east of Mirkwood. That's the part I'm just curious about. I assume I don't have to go there. But killing the orc specifically will help clarify that, just in case like that ring is maybe an orc, or maybe these are the 2 camps. Or maybe that's a camp and not specifically an orc. Either way, we can kill 15 orcs here. We can kill 1 orc here. Oh, wait for it. Now I can kill 1 orc there. Oh, there's Scum. Who's... I feel like Scum is also... That just is like a name that could apply to any mob that looks like that, but that's why I feel like that could be the name of a mob, and any Moria instance, even some of the Ingmar instances, just like, it's a very fitting name for something that looks like that. Fortunately, there are a lot of orcs here, so we can go around a little bit and get quite a few. Yeah, those are the level 65 elite. Need to stay away from them a little bit. Oh no, he resisted. See, the thing is, if you make plans with a Warden, as I was talking about earlier, and then a mob resists your gambit, that just might totally change what gambits you have to use to finish them off from there. Especially with like the builders. So he counts as a servant and enemy if he keeps appearing, this comb guy. I'm going to keep getting hit. Keep getting killed. And, oh no, I'm trying to get my full bleed chain off, but he doesn't want it. It was basically, well, I was gonna say it's basically a waste of unerring strikes, but I kept it anyway. Well, the side mob resisted, so he might even die slower than the signature here. That is unusual. But he just resisted that first strong AoE, so lost out on some damage being taken. I assume the wargs actually count as servants of the enemy. I don't know, maybe the crows do as well. I got 14, I don't know if it was for killing the crow or something else died, because I also got 15. But that means those are done, and now I actually know that it is these 3 specific areas I can search at for the book quest. And I do have other quests down in that area. But I'm kind of wanting to finish up what I have at the Etched it's not Serene, that's another zone. Like Syrian or something? Yeah, Syrian.
How can I be of service?
Finish. And finished. Oh, another quest from him. Oh, now I have to defeat that signature. I'm gonna come back and he's gonna give me another quest for Scum next. I already defeated that signature like 5 times. Oh, I got some virtue XP, I think. Maybe. I got an intermediate one. I did get known to the thingy, so I'll go ahead and barter for my muster. But to look at my virtues real quick, which I actually don't even need the physical mastery one equipped that I have. But I got it a level up to 5. So that's exciting. But yeah, these are the virtues I have equipped. And I don't even have Valor equipped because, again, I don't actually need the physical mastery. No, I'm not capped. The specific build I have right now, I'm not capped, so I can actually equip it. And now I should be closer. Yeah, I'm a little bit closer to the cap. It's actually pretty helpful to have that. Oh, where it is would like it up a little bit more still, but that is what we're working on. Not this guy.
May I help you?
This guy. Muster and Merkeaves? Oh, level 62. That kind of makes sense, unfortunately. Wow. That is really unfortunate because I was hoping I'd already have a travel here. But it does make a little bit of sense that they'd make it be a little bit higher level. But for whenever I get level 62, I can equip that and just travel here very easily. Oh, there's a quest up here. What? Why am I just missing quests? I know some of these NPCs in the other one would like do things. So yeah, now I need to defeat Scum, but I don't know why I didn't see that quest earlier, and I was just said that I wondered if I'd have to come back and defeat Scum after defeating the Cur's Lamb guy. But nope, we can just defeat them both at once. Should be able to pull both at once fairly easily. People are doing North Cotton Farms already? Like I said, people are probably level 65. Yeah, there's one guy. At least one guy. And if you have that unlocked, I believe other people can join it if they have it discovered. Maybe. I'm actually not sure with that one because you do have to do the deed, I think, to enter. I don't know if you can get the deed below level. Clone Guy 901. This game is LOTRO, which is the acronym for the Lord of the Rings Online. Here's Scum. So we need to kill Scum and the Orc. We're not going to go through our bleach chain this time. Kinda wanted to kill both at once, but they're not here. Well, might as well if they're... Oh no, I think I crashed. Yep. Well, I'll be back in a minute. So the 2 times I have crashed today have been when I was in... What was I in? The instance, the solo instance. And now here it just got kind of crowded and decided to crash me for that. Not like there being more people in the area. It fortunately doesn't take too long to get back in, but shouldn't even have to get back in the first place. The weird thing though is in the beta, even with it being crowded in some areas, I wasn't having any sort of issues with crashing, so wasn't doing too much combat in the beta. That could be why not doing combat with it being crowded at the same time. Either it was being crowded or I was in combat and not crowded, not both at the same time. So we are good to head back to the camp and do 2 turn-ins, and maybe we'll be done with Etched Syrian. Oops. Trying to get a drink of water and decide to run into the hill. Okay, turn in 1.
How can I
Next
be of
turn in.
service?
Okay, so we got, yeah, both of those. Guess I should wait a minute to see if a quest randomly pops up. I can go ahead and sell in. We'll pay attention.
We must work together.
Repair. I'll lock this. I do have a mob attacking me. Don't know why. I don't think I pulled a mob down here. Have I played Rift? I have played Rift. I like Rift. I like the combat system, the world part of it, the general environment. It's kind of one reason I want to play it too much. I just haven't found much that I liked as far as that goes with the game. Hey John Gibson, you remember doing this content when it launched quite a few years ago. Yeah, that was a long time ago. You love Mirkwood. I know a lot of people love Mirkwood, and so far I'm having fun. I don't really remember it too much. I wasn't here for launch or anything like that. Oh, a Warden quest? Oh, the Mad Captain. I already defeated the Mad Captain, actually. I'm going to cancel that one again. Waterworks will cancel that one. Don't need that quest. Don't need this quest. Don't need this quest. We're cleaning up. All these Moria ones I can keep in case we run more Moria instances with like my kin and I get those done and can turn them in. What legendary server is this on? This is on Anor. The max level in the game now is 120, but on the legendary servers like the server I'm on is 65. Okay, so what are we doing? Oh, this is the boar area. I don't think I quite want to do that yet. Actually, I have to have a little bit of order with what I'm doing here, I think. I don't have to, but I am choosing to. The great thing about an MMO and questing like this, the type of questing these areas have, I think.
How can I be of service?
Okay, so yeah, that was just a turn-in, but I already went here, and these guys gave me quests for the south area here, where I also need to do the book quest that you all see, chapter 2, with the 2 rings there, but I have a bunch of other quests in this area, actually. And there are no mobs here. I assume it was just recently cleared out. There's another person here. So we need to burn barrels of warg food. But then, what are the wargs gonna eat? It just will make them more hungry to eat us, right? Those look like intestines or something. I don't know. Like, that looks like warg food. This might have food in it. There is Athrok. Don't know if we need to kill him, but we probably need to kill things, and there are no mobs in the area, so we gotta kill what we can. Looks like I did. And then Orc Leader's Coffer. So here's one of the coffers. Yes, do need that one. And we got a report. I should have more quests to do. I should have quests to like kill things, I assume. You have to kill 5 of something. And I can always open my quest log and actually look, but we'll run down a little bit, I think, and see if the other camp has anything of interest. Because I believe I had quests for both areas, and then maybe some for each area here individually, like this camp and then the camp northeast that I was just at. And this one is pretty empty as well. Looks like some people are getting some other things. Well, maybe I don't have quests for this one. I don't know, we'll kill this more sharp hat guy. Yeah, I don't have a quest for him either. We'll probably have a quest in this area. Or some quest, I would guess we'll get quests like after I turn these in. From the one I had, but I just thought I had quests in both areas, and maybe like the Warg one could have been in both. But yeah, the killing I need does look like it's just up to the northeast. We can track all these quests, so that's Falog. We don't need that. Find an orc trap. Actually, I do need an orc trap. That's going to be to the north, though, a little bit. I just need to find one orc trap here. I actually don't know which set this quest is for, but it doesn't really matter too much. Oh yeah, I can get the ilex branches. I kind of forget I'm a crafter on this character. Oh, I need to disarm orc traps? Okay. I suppose we could do some of this. I think it is a quest on the same quest set, but I want to make sure I can actually defeat some ward keepers here. Whenever the mobs decide to respawn and people aren't killing all of them. Kind of like right now-ish with the signature. But yeah, there's nothing else for me to target here. There's actually an orc trap right outside here, though. On the other quests, we had boars and then wargs and Mount Holer. That's actually where I am now, so I actually do have a quest to kill wargs. Haven't I killed one yet? Ward keeper. Probably actually be good to switch onto yellow line to make sure I can tap everything. I don't want to kill things fast just to give everybody an opportunity to hit things. But yeah, just make sure I at least hit everything at least once as well. Although I don't think, like, of all the mobs, I don't think I actually need a goblin scout for anything. This quest is probably usually, like, no problem at all to complete. But just so many people killing things right now. I'm having to wait for everything to respawn, and it's only this one tiny camp I can do all this stuff at. Oh, there's another one. Barely got that one in time, I think. I still need to kill a ton of wargs, though. Like, I might have the warg keepers done, but I need some of their wargs. There's a warg. There might be a couple wargs or something right out here. There's a warg. There's another warg. Yep, 2 more. 4 wargs. Just make sure I hit all of them. Somebody leveled up, I think. Could have been a minstrel skill as well. They have kind of, yeah, that was a level up. But they can kind of look, one of them I think like, what's that one called? Can't think of the name of it right now. I want to call it Light of Arundel, but that is not it. But anyway, just what they look like is a little bit similar. I thought I would do a run on the outside just see if I saw anything, and I do not. Here's actually a warg. That one will not count though. I hit that one, but I didn't, I guess, hit it in time to get any credit. It wasn't a warg though, it was a warg keeper, so not the biggest deal on that one at least. Oh, there's some wargs back there. That's just where, like, I was. Oh, I killed him too fast. I just needed one more warg. Okay, so not too bad. This one should count. Now I need some orc traps, which look like piles of dirt. And that one's floating even. So Clone Guy, once you finish your first year of college, you're just going to play WoW and maybe go to a gaming event? I mean, Classic WoW is coming up. No orc traps here. I guess I do have to cross the river again. I was kind of thinking there would be enough on this side, but it doesn't look like it. So just outlook for the little bit of the future. I'm probably going to go about half an hour-ish or so more. Maybe a little bit more, but like 1 or 2 more quest sets I was thinking. Just so y'all know when I'd be wrapping this up, since I have been going a while and have been going a little bit over 2 hours now. Yeah, I guess there is a lot more orc traps down here. More than I expected. I don't even know, again, if this is the quest set that I was working on with the little camp there, or if it's from the same quest givers, just unrelated, or the other quest camp over in the little tower type area. Or the hill. Looks like a tower on the map, but it's actually a hill. Oh, I'm still in range stance. That would explain it. My javelin's also really weak right now. So you didn't get to play Classic WoW, you were 5 years old? Wow, that was a long time ago. That was a long time ago, just, yeah. And Morton Rose, you were 3 years old back then? I don't know how old I was when Classic WoW was released. Or when WoW was, like, first launched. Yeah, I don't remember there being this much floating stuff. I don't know if they changed something to make there be some more floating things, but I just don't remember this many floating things in general on LOTRO. It seems to be getting an increasing amount of floating things actually as LOTRO goes on. But yeah, Classic WoW was released in November 2004. Actually, Classic WoW is releasing in 2019, but yeah, I know what you mean. So yeah, that was 15 years ago. That was a long time. Almost a full 15 years ago.
How can I be of service? What can I do for you?
Got a lot of quests to turn in. I feel like I spent a lot of time there, but wasn't able to do all that much just waiting for mobs to spawn. They go quickly once they started respawning. Got the orgs out, so what I was worried about, but a lot of them were outside the actual camp area. So yeah, we need to go back. It might be good to go ahead and turn in the book quest. Actually, I don't know. I just don't know with book quests. They're sometimes really annoying and weird. So we'll go ahead and do that because it's not that much out of our way. What's that? Talon Haldir.
me see what you have found.
Okay, so we did that, and we need to talk to somebody else. Talk to a little dwarf. And talk to a little elf. Oh, we got our Cloak of Grey hammer. Too far away. What? There we go. Oh no, this is a travel quest. Those are the worst. Those are not bad boots. I like the plus 8% run speed. The only problem is I would lose physical mastery. I have other gear I can equip for the physical mastery, so it might like be worth it a little bit because of that. You get a lot of good more vitality and the out of combat run speed. Stack that with force march, it'd be like 46%. But anyway, we can go ahead and do that and get it done and over with for me. Usually instance quests at least aren't the most exciting, especially instance book quests. Those can be really bad.
A perilous road, but a necessary one when secrecy is so highly prized.
Where are we anyway? I have no idea where we are in Mirkwood. This could be that little cave I came across. I don't know. They don't really tell you here. Can't zoom out or anything to see where I am either. Best years of gaming were 2004, 2007, 2009, 2011. I'm guessing a couple of those might be expansions for WoW. I feel like was 2009 when Wrath of the Lich King was released. Quickly follow Mazog. Oh, I can't use my mount apparently. I guess I'll just run ahead of him. Oh, it's really gonna slow me here. Well, I'm trying to keep up, but he's like zigzagging, so I like just go so much faster than him anyway. I think he's the one that needs to keep up. See, he said try to keep up, pile. He would hate to leave me behind alive. Here I am leaving him behind alive. Slow? That's not one. No, impatient is. Oh. There we go. I wish they would have just attacked us and go by a little bit quicker. In 2009 had Modern Warfare 2 and Demon Souls. Not familiar with Demon Souls. I am familiar with Modern Warfare 2. And the Burning Crusade was 2007. Yeah, that's what I thought the Burning Crusade would be. Used to play a lot of COD 4. Yeah, I played a little bit of the Call of Duties, the earlier ones in particular. Okay, we need to clear the Tunnel of Danger so Mazog can be safely escorted through it. Okay. At least we get to go doing things. Very slow in this, I guess, swampy, sticky area. Assume that's what it's supposed to be like. I'm guessing one got hit by a gamut and one did not because one died and this one still got most of his morale left. Yeah, I don't know what else there would be in the tunnel. I know there's one of those Moria instance quests that I bugged out from going a little bit too fast. Hopefully I'm not doing that here. Oh, he's way back there. See, I try to speed things up and sometimes it just slows them down. We need to return to Kudron. Okay. This is a really annoying instance quest so far. At least I'm doing some combat, I suppose, but even that's kind of annoying in this one. He's really trying to scare me, but it's not working. I'm surprised he can actually tell the difference between an elf and a high elf. So you played a custom match in COD and got 2,000 kills. You were playing the whole day. Had no time limit. That's a lot. Oh, apparently my camera is not working. So I can move my character, but I cannot move my camera. This is the weirdest thing. Wait. So I had this issue earlier, except I was zoomed all the way in, so I couldn't actually see my character. Oh no, I just fell somewhere. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, it's set to reset camera while moving. I'm moving and it's not resetting the camera. I can try to walk up. I don't know. Oh well, we'll just have to restart. I'm kind of having fun playing around with that, but we can restart. It's kind of a weird issue. Had it happen twice today now. Never had it happen before in LOTRO. Don't think I did anything to actually do that. Hey Morton, Mirkwood is live right now if that's what you're asking. Have I played Firefall, the MMO? It's shut down now. That was one of your favorite MMOs of all time. I have not played that. I also have not heard of that. It will slowly load here. There we go. We're still in the cave. No, we're not on the book quest anymore. We're in the cave, but I don't believe I'm actually on the book quest. It's really weird that I'm actually have my regular third-person camera. I still don't know where this cave is, but I'm in it. I don't have the book quest tracked. I guess that failed or something, even though I'm still in this. Oh man, I'm really not excited to do this book quest, to be honest. I also don't remember it. Like I said, I've done all this stuff, but I just don't remember it. Let me just try to leave instance. I want to see what that does. But yeah, this one, it's just not, so far not that great for me. This orc's being annoying. Yeah, so I can travel there again. I might as well go ahead and try and get it done, so I don't have to do it later. And now that I actually know a little bit what to do, so apparently I have to use the Banner of the Golden Host, which this time it doesn't want to exist, so we'll try this again. Oh, I wonder if it might be all the way up there where it was. We'll check real quick. Might as well check that. Because if it's where it was, then that means I haven't actually lost progress and I just got the quest back and traveled back. So that would not be as bad, definitely not. The map you talked about earlier is called Shipment. Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, it looks like I can just go on from here. I have to defend Mazog? Why am I defending this guy? Shouldn't I just, like, kill him? I have no idea what's going on, why we're trying to protect him. I guess he has information. I'm really glad I was able to just pick this up where I left off, because I almost considered not even going back to it. So with Firefall, I was like Borderlands and WoW. Borderlands never really appealed to me. And it got shut down because of mismanagement by the developers. You played Firefall all of summer 2014 and you didn't even go to sleep. I guess a good MMO will do that to you. Apparently the insects are disappointing. I agree, they're not that good. I wonder if I can follow him fast enough. Well, he's going to get way slowed down, so now I can get way ahead of him. Just don't know if I'm getting way ahead of him in the right area. Oh no, there's a dead elf here? Rat here? So I have to reach Archador, wherever that is, before Mazok does. Assume this is the only way. It said something, it says unearthly torches, so these blue torches. Oh no. Trying to see in the ground where the slow is, but can't really see. We just gotta reach somewhere before Mazog does, so should not have a problem with this. Follow the torches. Yeah, I'm following the torches. Yeah, Mazog's like way back there. Don't have to worry about him at all. See the slow coming. Where is he even? He just disappeared. Feel like we're back in Bree. This just looks like a little Bree house. There's Mazog. I mean, they might have one that looks like this in Mirkwood, but it just reminds me so much of Bree right now. I'm surprised people are getting a group for like Great Barrow when I would guess that most people playing right now would be higher level working on Mirkwood, but because I was like searching for a Great Barrow group at one point when the population was dwindling a little bit and wasn't able to. Okay, this instance quest was not too bad overall. Oh, we're at the Haunted Inn already? And this is the one I said I remember some of the questing experience with like these two bridges and the little river and the whole general area here. So I'm actually not quite going to pick up the quest here. They might have some good gear for me in one level. Half a bar of XP. Do I need to reforge anything? Nope. So we're good on that. So yeah, I'm just going to head back to... I should probably get the travel path here, though. I mean, this... I do not have the corresponding quest. Okay. Hope that's not the exit. Hope I don't need a specific quest to exit this haunted inn. It would be bad. Well, here's the book quest. I still have to turn that in as well. So I have to decide the medium boots, if I like those better than what I have and equipping the shoulder pads, or if it's better to keep the boots I have equipped and keep the shoulder pads I have equipped. Oh, I have the physical mastery? What? I didn't realize I had the physical mastery shoulder pads equipped already. No, I don't have them equipped. Okay, never mind. But yeah, I could equip these and equip the physical mastery shoulder pads. I'd lose, yeah, I'd much rather do that. I lose some finesse is the main problem, I think. I think I haven't gained some mastery that way enough to get me to the cap, so that is a pretty good trade-off, and I get plus 8% out of combat run speed, which is nice. Oh, it does not stack with other skills or bonuses. Never mind, that's not too nice. Because whenever I'm out of combat, I like to have Force March on anyway, so I was hoping I could run at 46% speed. That is what would be fun. I guess I can continue the book quest a little bit, just get whatever I need to get done. Oh, this is Skirmish already? Wow, that was pretty quick to get to Strike Against Daneglor. I know that's the one I got really quick last time, I couldn't remember that now. Not quite interested in doing that yet. I want to get a little bit more settled in Etched Sirion first. I think I have a couple quests there I can do, but yeah, probably going to do like one more quest set and go ahead and wrap this up. Even though I'm having fun here in Mirkwood. And I think... trying to think what else I gotta do. Already almost level 61, wow. But yeah, I want to get my Runekeeper up so I can do Enadoith. But on my Runekeeper I also want to finish Ingmar at the same time. And also at the same time I want to do Mirkwood on this character. That's what I want to do. You hate YouTube now? It's not fun anymore, like 2011 to 2016? Yeah, YouTube has some annoying things going on, to say the least. There are still a lot of reasons I prefer it over other platforms, unfortunately. But yeah, not as much going on for it as there used to be. Oh, I don't need the book quest tracked anymore. We can ignore that for a minute. And we'll get a lot of boar meat here and Black Tusk, and yeah, that'll be fairly easy. I think there's another thing I need to do here. I don't even know what. Defeat Ngonglok. Don't know who that is. I would expect some Morg type boss. There's Black Tusk. Killed him maybe even twice already. Well, got the boar meat. Maybe there's another boss type mob up here that would be the Ngonglok type dude. Oh no, there have been a ton of boars around. I don't know why no mobs are showing up on my minimap. That's kind of unusual. There they go. Now they're showing. They just like all randomly appeared. Now I can see where everything is. I shouldn't have to like rely on that, but because they have it in the game, it's just something I check now. It's really easy to see if there are mobs around. There's Ngonglok. Yes, he is a warg. Kind of pretty warg, actually. I don't know, I guess the little tufts of fur missing. Oh no. I feel like when I say oh no like that, and then you'll also see the screen turn black, probably know what happened. I'm about ready to switch to the 32-bit client if it's going to be crowded here. Oh, actually, I can switch to DirectX 9 and try that. I might do that later. I don't know right now if I'll be playing long enough that it's like really worth doing all that, but I can switch to DirectX 9 and it should automatically go to that, but if I crash it might not. It might like not save that setting to switch, because to switch from DX11 to 9, you have to restart the game. And I don't particularly feel like doing that right now. There is a captain? Looks like a captain, just the cosmetic. It's a hunter. It's a very captain looking hunter right there. So the only reason why you like 2016 YouTube was because of community channels, but now it's just television content. Yeah, a lot of YouTube seems to be like that now. I don't know, I don't watch too much YouTube to begin with. But I typically, if I'm on YouTube, I like prefer video format rather than TV format. Oh, commentary channels. Because like the community channels, I thought you meant like where they had like the YouTube music, the different topic ones, like videos, gaming, all those different things. That's what I thought you were talking about, but commentary channels, yeah, that's like what I would watch. Still need one more boar meat. There's a Mirkwood boar right here. You can't have a zone without boars, can you? Well, according to LOTRO, you actually can. Just not Mirkwood. Mirkwood will have boars. So we'll get all this stuff at Usher's Muffulug. Hey, I can go ahead and try DirectX 9. So if I crash, I'm still on DirectX 11, but then if I get on and stay on DirectX 9 without crashing, I can actually know if it's that issue. Okay, so here I assume I need to defeat, I need to defeat archers, which are the skirmishers. Oh, there's this. Okay, usually the skirmishers are archers, and they are archers, but there are also archers, actually called archers here. I'm gonna have one more, damn it. Okay, we need creative supplies. How many of these do we need? We need to destroy 6 of these. Should be very easy with that. We also have to destroy weapons, and that should be very easy, but just take a little bit of time to destroy them. That is not a problem. You like the YouTube where everyone had basic equipment? Now it's just like the big corporations running YouTube now, like Disney. Yeah, YouTube has like a lot of movies and things like that in videos. I'm very much a basic equipment little YouTuber. I have my microphone, it's on a little stand, and then I have my computer, and that's it. Okay, we still need to destroy 1 weapon and defeat 4 more archers. There are a lot of people around, so we should hopefully find 4 archers in this pack of mobs. I feel like I have a quest. There's a signature here, I think, at this camp. I feel like I should have a quest to kill him. And the skirmisher, don't necessarily need that one. Oh, there's an archer. I want to make sure I at least tap that one in case somebody decides to kill it. But yeah, I think I have a quest. I just assume I have a quest to kill the signature here. Oh, I do. There he is. More sharp hat. It's like Masha Pat, but it's more sharp hat. More sharp hat. Oh man, these orcs. Yeah, no archers down here. A mob did respawn. It's an archer though. Oh, I thought I still needed 1 more archer. Well, can still kill it. Might as well do something while waiting. I still want to be here for when he respawns so I can at least get a tap in. Yeah, we can. Didn't want to kill him that fast, but I don't think anybody else needed him, so that's okay. And we should be done with all of our quests here in Mirkwood. Not that we're done with all quests in Mirkwood, but the ones we have. So we can turn these in, kind of see where we're going from here. Again, I'd kind of like to be wrapping this up pretty soonish, just because, yeah, other things going on that I need to get to. Yeah, I was kind of planning about 3 hours, and this is about what it's getting to, but we can see what they have, but there's a good chance I go ahead and just get back to the camp. I was kind of hoping I would be able to finish Mirkwood, not like before the stream. Again, I thought I would actually be starting Enidway, so if anybody joined late and did not see that whole discussion I was having about Enidway versus Mirkwood, I actually ended up planning the stream to be Enidway. And then, because I was like caught between, I should actually give some context, I was caught between Mirkwood and Enidway, what I wanted to do, just because there are reasons I want to do both. And then eventually I was kind of thinking Enidway, so I decided to prepare the stream for Enidway. So I did that, and then when I was like getting closer to the stream about to start, and a little bit after I started, I thought Mirkwood would be better, so I asked in the chat, and SayNEM, who I don't know if he's still here, he said Mirkwood, and he was the only one that was there at the time. So that helped. I also ran a poll on Twitter and asked other people in like my kin. So we ended up with Mirkwood, but a lot of that went into it, and I got my virtue trait to level 7. Wow. Already completed the intermediate like quest, I guess. Well, that's pretty exciting. Oh, I still have my turn-ins at the bottom camp. I completely missed that one. Oh, you're still here, SayNEM. But yeah, that's kind of the story of how I ended up choosing Mirkwood on this character. And then I decided I could do Enidway probably on my Runekeeper. The only problem is he still has like 13 or 14 levels until he can start Enidway. And I'm actually guessing if I can start Enidway on him at like level 58 or so, that would actually probably be better, because he'll be leveling fast, especially if I equipped any of his XP boost type things. So we do have a quest to go to oh, we need... So I just went to the camp above this to turn in quests, then I go back down here to turn in quests, which this one would have been on the way to the camp above. And now I have a quest from the camp below to go to the camp above. And now I have more quests unlocked at the camp above. Oh wait. That's the way it works sometimes. In the wake of the... What? In the wake of the golden host. Yeah, that sounds like a Lothorian thing. So we have 3 quests, one to the north, one to the west, and another to the west. Don't know what Ninglier is, but we need to collect that. Flowers. Okay, I thought it might have been like flowers. So this is Ninglor flowers, and that says Ninglier. I assume there's a little bit difference. Probably the plural. Like Ninglor is singular and Ninglier is plural, I guess. Alright, see you, Morton Rose. And I did actually take a look at your gear real quick. I don't know the stats because you just sent like a screenshot of your character's stats, I think, and I'm just not familiar with the stats for that level, but your class traits looked good with the setup at least. That's pretty much all I can tell from that. Just so you know, I did like take a quick look at that. I think one of the times I crashed, I went ahead and pulled it up real quick, but yeah, just wanted to let you know that. Kind of forgot about it till he sent another message. But anyway, I'll see you, and thanks for joining the stream though, which I am about to wrap up. I will do this white quest real quick, just because it's kind of on the way back to that little camp that I'm going to. But yeah, we'll just see what this patrol the road is. Okay, so I need to keep patrolling it to the east, I guess. Well, we can keep following this and go ahead and get it done, and then use my milestone skill, map home, to get back after this. Oh, we found these guys. We already killed them once. Wow, I just like one-shot all of them with surety of death. That was a really nice time to have like 4 crits. That was satisfying. That was champion-like. Although, if it were my champion, I feel like I would have done that and then had to do like 10 more AoEs of slowness, and then they would finally die. Sometimes. I don't know. I can complain about champion pretty easily. But I can also like criticize Warden if I had to. But yeah, anyway. Just champion is one that appeals less to me. Just like doing a comparison of the AoE there real quick, like while at champion. I guess they could do that, and I haven't really played a champion at this point. It was just something I was thinking about. Anyway, so yeah, this cloak, yeah, that's not as good as the one I have. Wonder what it looks like. I keep picking like bad colors. That looks turquoise. That could look decent depending on what your set looks like. If it was like green and red for some reason. I want to say like iridescent blue. That looks purple for some reason. Evanescent blue. Yeah, it looks a little bit off color, like a little bit faded and maybe yellowified. A little bit warmer. We'll sell all that and repair. I feel like I've been making a little bit of gold. I feel like I've been pretty broke on these servers, but haven't really had much to spend my gold on. I kind of forgot I needed to take these things to the ally person. But anyway, I think this is a good point to go ahead and wrap up the stream. We've almost gone 3 hours here in Mirkwood, and we did decide to do Mirkwood, so we'll have a few quests, I think, in Mirkwood to finish. And then we can head to Dwarfstalks and the Haunted Inn there, I assume the next stream on this character. And speaking of that, I have to decide if I want to do more Vales of Anduin or more Mirkwood in the next couple of days. And then I'll have a channel update talking about what's happening after the next couple of days. So I'll probably try to record that and upload it tomorrow. I don't know, I still have a lot to do with that, but that's kind of my tentative plans of what's going on with that. Just so you all know, I do plan to stream tomorrow still. Don't know exactly what time. Today I did a little bit earlier with the Mirkwood launch because I thought I'd be going a little bit longer, but yeah, I did end up going like at least an hour to even 2 hours longer than some streams. But anyway, as far as this stream goes, I had a lot of fun going in Mirkwood here. Happy with my choice to do it rather than Inadwaith on this character, although I probably would have had fun doing Inadwaith as well. But anyway, I hope you all did enjoy this stream, and if you did, please consider liking and subscribing for more, and thanks for watching and joining, everyone.